Hey, I'm MattyAP, and this is my daily tweet. Hey guys, welcome to the Daily Tweet, the show where we look at the hottest trending moments on Twitter. We choose 3 of them to talk about each day, and then at the end of the episode, we choose one of those 3 to tweet about. Now, before I get stuck into the episode, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Really appreciate it if you do. Can we hit 450 subs? You guys killed it over the weekend, by the way. We got like 10 plus more subs than I even had aimed for by Monday's episode. So you guys killed it. Thank you to all the new subs. Can we get a couple more? We only need 3 more to hit 450, so you guys are killing it lately. Thank you, appreciate it. Let's go on with the show. All right, for the first story of the day and of the week, Cuphead is being ported to Tesla cars of all things. I'm calling it right now. Newest, hottest console on the market, Tesla cars. It says here, Cuphead, a run and gun game known for its difficulty. I would know that firsthand as well. I did try the game, didn't finish it, brutally hard. It says, will now be available to Tesla drivers later this year. Not all of the game will be ported across due to storage limitations. Now, I find that part kind of funny. I feel like surely you can boost up the storage on a Tesla car dashboard a little bit, but maybe not. I'm sure that will be something coming soon. Apparently there's only like 1 stage available of Cuphead. But look, at the same time, who's going to sit in their car playing the whole game of Cuphead? I mean, it took me forever to beat 1 level, let alone the whole game that I haven't beat. But I'm just saying, I'm sure 1 level will keep most Tesla drivers happy for the minute. And I think it's just a little bit of a bragging rights thing at the moment. But there's a lot more to come. I think this is just kind of as well showing that they can do it. Now, IGN did do a write-up about this particular story, and I'll leave a link in the description below if you want to check that out. But they said here, apparently Tesla had already released a playable suite of classic Atari games for the model S3 and X, including Asteroids, Lunar Lander, and more, which I didn't know about. I didn't know you could already play games on your Tesla dashboard. Now, I love the name they went for with this. They called it the Tesla Atari. Tesla Atari combined. Very clever. So look, obviously they've been like hinting, and Elon Musk has been wanting to put in some games into the Tesla. Now they're going from Atari, and they're stepping it up a little bit. And look, I will not be surprised if eventually they are putting some higher tier games on Teslas. But for the minute, Elon Musk did say on the 18th of May to someone that did tweet at him about loving that they could play Asteroids in their Tesla, good on him. He said lots more games coming once we finish porting Unity. Now, if you're not sure what Unity is just a game engine that's used to create games and run games. So it looks like Elon Musk is going to use that to run particular games on the Tesla dashboard. Very exciting. Also, should just mention that you won't be able to play his games unless your car is in park. So no playing Cuphead while driving. That's probably not good and probably going to result in many deaths. Just I can just imagine. I don't know why I laughed at that. I guess because it's ridiculous to think that people would actually try and play. And people would definitely. That's the sad part. People would definitely try and play and drive at the same time. What a world we live in. Now, in that tweet from Elon Musk I referenced moments ago, he also said below that, he said, interact with games via touchscreen, steering wheel buttons, and Xbox/PlayStation controllers. But he also says here, we definitely need a racing game using actual car steering wheel and pedals. Jesus. Elon Musk always pushing the boundaries, and I love it. I'm not going to lie. Makes me want to get a Tesla. Not that I didn't want one already, but, you know, maybe one day. It's sweetening the deal just that little bit, you know what I mean? And just the same with the Tesla Atari games. This will be playable on Tesla Model 3, Model S, and Model X cars. So if any of you guys that watch me have one of those cars, enjoy. But let me know in the comments below. What do you think? Is that going to mean that you're more likely to get a Tesla because they have Cuphead on it? Let me know. I mean, they're definitely not cheap. That's definitely not your cheapest way of playing Cuphead. If you're wondering, you probably could just get a Switch or something. All right, second story of the day. People reminisce on curating iTunes libraries as reports emerge of its shutdown. Now, this is crazy. Look, I think iTunes has been around for, close to 20 years. Look, 16 or so. I should probably know my facts. So, look, I just checked here quickly. And yeah, almost 20 years on, 9th of January 2001, iTunes launched. which is just crazy. But I can understand why they're closing it down. I feel like it's a little obsolete now. But it says here, ahead of Apple's Worldwide Developers Conference, also known as WWDC, next week, reports are coming out claiming the technology giant will shut its digital music store, iTunes, and introduce 3 new apps. Now, from what I can gather, those apps are going to be music, television, and podcast independent apps. Whereas before on iTunes, I believe they were consolidating all those things into one. I haven't used iTunes in quite some time. So look, forgive me if I'm getting some of those facts wrong, but it makes sense. I feel like iTunes was obviously originally made for music purchasing and making playlists and keeping all your music in one library. It's kind of, everyone's moved on to streaming now and whatnot, so it just doesn't have its same effect. I also should mention as well, that's not a surprise because, their line of iPhones and iPads have already gone the way of having separate applications for music, movies, and podcast. This is for their Macintosh range of computers that they haven't gone that way yet. So now this is going to kind of line up with their whole Apple ecosystem way of doing things. So it makes sense. I'm surprised they haven't done it up until now. I don't know if it was that they just didn't really want to say goodbye to iTunes, but hey, let me know in the comments below. Are you sad to see it go? I'm sure not, because I haven't used it in a long time. Look, I don't have the fondest of memories of it. I remember actually completely wiped my iPod a fair few times. It was probably a user error, but I remember I stopped updating stuff on it because it was just messing things up. It maybe wasn't the best software, but look, it is iconic in ways because it did revolutionize the way we engage with music and whatnot. I mean, before that, people were using Napster and LimeWire to illegally download music and listen to it. I feel like Apple really led the charge into this new era of how we enjoy music today. So, I mean, look, iconic, but I think it's time to lay it to rest. Let me know in the comments. Are you sad? Do you have music still on iTunes? I'm keen to know. And why? You stream it. It's so much easier. I don't know, dude. Some people are old school, I guess. Also, there's a really good article here from the Rolling Stones talking about Apple's finally killing iTunes. I'll leave that article in the description below for you guys to check it out if you want to read more about it. All right, and for the final story of the day, Christian Bale and Matt Damon star in the first Ford versus Ferrari trailer. I didn't know this movie was a thing. I actually haven't heard about it up until now. This has only come out, I think the trailer came out about 4 hours ago, so we're on it today. But it says here, the upcoming film, which is based on the actual events of the 1966 24 Hours of Le Mans race, hopefully I said that right, is set to premiere in November. Look, I haven't seen the trailer yet, so I figured let's all watch it together. It goes for about 2.5 minutes, and let's see what we think. Now, look, I should probably say, look, I do appreciate cars, but I don't know historically a lot about cars. And look, this movie might tell me a little bit about it, but if I'm kind of like not seeing like a car buff, that's why. But the movie so far, from what I'm seeing here, looks pretty dope, so let's check it out. All right, so this is the first trailer for Ford versus Ferrari. It came out about 4 hours ago. It's got about 250,000 views on it, 7.7k likes, and only 79 dislikes. So it seems like people are enjoying what they're seeing. Let's check it out and see what we think. Will we give it a thumbs up or a bloody thumbs down? All right, headphones. Going on. All right, let's check it out and see what we think.
Look out there. Out there is the perfect lap. You see it?
I think so.
Most people can't.
Carroll Shelby,
Maybe.
Lee Iacocca, Ford Motor. Suppose Henry Ford II wanted to build the greatest race car the world's ever seen, to win the 24 Hours of Le Mans. What's it take?
Well, it takes something money can't buy.
Money can buy speed.
What in about speed? You need a pure racer behind the wheel of your car. That's Ken Miles.
I don't trust him an inch.
We heard he's difficult.
No, Ken's a puppy dog.
No. Whatever it is, Shell, no.
Trust me.
You're gonna build a car to beat Ferrari with a Ford.
Correct.
And how long did you tell them that you needed? 200, 300 years?
90 days.
This isn't the first time Ford Motors has gone to war. We know how to do more than push paper. Go ahead, Carol. Go to war.
Thank you, sir.
Ooh. Jesus.
Do you think you can beat Ferrari?
I can try. We're lighter, we're faster. That don't work, we're nastier. We're gonna make history. You ready?
I was born ready, Mr. Shelby. Hit it.
Oh, that looks pretty good. But look, that looked great. The cinematography looked amazing. I like the look of the cars doing things and stuff. Look, it looked great. And look, Christian Bale and Matt Damon look like they're going to have an excellent performance in that one. So I think I'll check it out. I think that looks like a fun one. But let me know in the comments below. Are you excited for Ford versus Ferrari? I think it would be a great movie. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And of course, I'll leave the link to the full trailer there, the official trailer, in the description below if you want to see it in all its full screen, high definition glory there without my face ruining it. You're welcome. All right, so now that the 3 stories are out of the way, all we have to do is write a tweet and send it off into the Twitterverse. Let's get on it. Okay, so the tweet I've gone with today is actually another retweet. I'm getting a little bit lazy on this show. And look, I just retweeted Elon Musk's tweet from 18th of May because there's no recent one, unfortunately, really that I could find about the Cuphead thing from him, so it's a bit of a shame. But he wrote lots more games coming once we finish porting Unity. But I just retweeted that saying, I'm calling it now, Tesla will win the next console wars. And you know what? I would not be surprised in this day and age if somehow it just did. Anyway, that's my tweet of the day. Bam. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate company. It's been a lot of fun. I've enjoyed this one. Good start back to the week. I also shaved as well. I don't know if you guys noticed. Thanks for noticing, but I feel fresh finally. I was looking a little bit soggy over the last couple of weeks, so I feel a lot better today. But guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the like button. If you dislike the video, hit the dislike button. Let me know what you think. Also, make sure to leave a comment, whether good or bad. Let me know what you thought about the video or what you thought about any of the topics covered in the video. But also, remember to subscribe to the channel as well. It does help me out a lot. I think we'll be able to hit that 450 subscriber goal by tomorrow's episode. I reckon, I don't know, tell your friends, tell your mum, tell your nan, tell everyone to come and sub to the channel. I appreciate it. And also, if you do want to interact with the retweet that I just did, feel free. It's in the description below, the links to that tweet. You can retweet yourself, you can like it, and you can even comment on it. So it's a bit of cheeky fun, isn't it? But guys, thank you so much for hanging out. I've been MattyAP. This has been the Daily Tweet. You guys have been amazing, and I'll catch you all on tomorrow's episode of the Daily Tweet. Catch you all then. Bye!